we go into the lower bracket semi-final. It's elimination time. Life versus 14 Sway. The youngest matchup possible in the pro scene, I guess. Life 22, 14 Sway, 18 years old. Do you know who is who?
Should we ask?
Are they streaming on Douyu? I'm not sure. I guess we have to ask.
Yep. I'm gonna ask.
Alright. Yeah, Knight of Mirror. One player has a little bit of an advantage here. Ah, life is blue. Alright.
There we go, the Koreans got us covered. How do they know?
Maybe they
They're so much smarter than we are, Neo.
That's not too hard.
That's true.
So, 14 Sway with a better starting position here. Again against the Mercenary Camp. And it's again Twisted Meadows. Like, is this a bottom game again? No, Life is going for the Keeper. And 14 Sway does the same. So, yeah, Life with a normal creep spot outside the base, but no Hunters. And, yeah, Mercenary access for 14 Sway. That's a big advantage.
Absolutely. Especially since we are moving into that Keeper Mirror. This used to be the biggest Bottom Hunts map, but apparently not here. So, Keeper, Archer opening, starting off with a creep. Now, Life saw this. Life perhaps has a similar mindset to 1-0 earlier, thinking that he is the stronger player. And with that in mind, may want to be aggressive. It's looking like he wants to be aggressive against this, as he's not starting the first creep camp with his Archer.
True that, and he's building a second Archer as well. Keeper is popping out now for Life. And 14 Sway, of course, saw the Wisp. Is he still starting this?
No, I don't think so. It's really risky. Close positions here, doesn't want to lose the game here too early, too easily. As the two Keepers meet each other. First entangle here. Thrown as a bit of a warning. Was that the spell necessary?
Sure, man. Second Engine of War by Life, also for the Mercenary Camp. So he's going double Engine of War very, very soon. Not sure if Sway is doing the same. Nope.
Yeah, Life's super low on lumber. Where's all his lumber? Is it only 75? Whereas, I mean, the Engine of War, yes, but does that account for so much?
Maybe one Wisp less and then the one he detonated?
Alright. So what? This is like mass archers, mass mercs or something? Tier 1?
Yeah. Looks like it. Interesting. 14 Sway is losing quite a bit of HP, and Moon Juice is rare as well. Keeper is low too. But Treants are summoned. Oh, not blocking here. 14 getting the kill most likely. Oh, what's he doing with his Keeper? Super low.
And so far, this Entangle first skill point, I think the Treants are doing more here, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. Especially against archers. With Elun's Grace that prevents some spell damage. Life has way more control in these fights. With the Treants.
Alright, second Agent of War done. What's happening now? There is a tech, though, by Life. He's not going all in on archers and mercs. But it's so much later. Not that much, but about a minute or so he is behind.
Thanks to the second Engine of War, of course, and the lack of lumber that he had. Interesting, man. Not a single creep taken yet.
Finally a kill, might go his way. Nice Shadow Melt. Oh, onto the one. The other one, though, is revealed thanks to the Entangle, of course, and will finally fall. Took forever, but the first blood is drawn by 14 Sway, but dropping low on the Keeper one more time. Doesn't have to fear the Entangle himself, so he can just walk it off.
The Archer was denied, by the way, so the Keeper's still far away from level 2, far away from Treants. Same goes for Life, who has not a single bit of experience. And can't get these Archers, as they are Shadow Melted for quite a bit. Hunter's Soul coming.
Big creep camp for him now, though. Ancient of War down in the south. Gonna begin the big boy creep here onto the Rock Golem. And it's gonna give him mercenary access as well. And suddenly, life becomes quite a bit more scary.
Absolutely. With the spell, with piercing damage. Greater mana again, Remo. What is this week?
Okay, if on the other side we're gonna see a greater mana as well, it's seriously rigged. Because 14 Sway is finishing off the same creep camp here. He's got only 2 archers. Ah, no, there's more coming. 4 archers for him. Alright. If this is a greater mana, seriously, something is very, very strange. Alright.
Yeah, for those guys who have missed the past broadcast this week, we've seen maybe 20 big potions of mana this week.
No,
which is absolutely wild, yeah.
The keeper here, pretty far forward. Acid bomb, chemical ray, entangle, of course. Dropping super low. He can't go back in. It's going to force him into a TP. If he does, he's going for his own alchemist. And it's going to have to lick his wounds here. On tier 2, are we going to see glaives? Life is certainly nicely set up for it, having the double Ancient of War already. 14 Sway, what's he making?
Same.
Second Ancient of War. Okay, we're going all glaives again.
Alright. Ultra Vision for life. He's supply stuck. Not building another Moonwell. At least I'm not seeing one. So that hurts. As you want to rush to 50 supply glaives as fast as possible. He's getting the Vorpal Blades and he has 2 production buildings up already. So maybe that helps a little. And it will be around the same time as 14 Sway has to wait for the second Ancient of War.
Alright, creeping for now. Who's finding the better items? The flute, probably the best item. Zoe Mask also really good though. For 14 Sway. Oh, he sold it already. Didn't see that one. Whereas Life gets the Lion Horn. Helps somewhat.
Tome of Experience.
Acid Bomb, but yeah, the Tome of Experience is the better one. And that's a level 3 here, perfectly in time for him. 14 Sway, not quite there yet, but very close himself.
Both Ancient of Wars, this one for Sway and this one for Life, can be easily sniped with glaives. So maybe time for a backup Ancient of Wars somewhere. First attack upgrade is coming for Life as he pulls out a lot of wisps from the base. Ooh, Sway, this is the glaive thrower in trouble. Same goes for the Ancient of War, called it.
The Chemical Rage and the right clicks are gonna take it out. No repair here in time. That's gonna be a painful loss. Let's take a look at the upgrades here. Do we have any attack upgrades already? We don't actually. Kind of surprising.
Life is researching it right now.
Okay. Gonna finish here, and the first one is super effective, especially on the glaives. The 2 alchemists meeting here, and the one for Life is dropping super low. Thankful for the armor now that he found earlier, but has to transfer something if he wants to survive. That TP just barely saving him. Acid Bomb, is it gonna tick him down? Oh my god, he can't get to the Moonwell, but duration is over.
18 HP, man. Yeah, that's the production building lost. Has to set it up again. Also, an Ancient of Wonders. That's 2 wisps gone. And he will not get a new glaive thrower after this one because Vorpal Blades takes up a lot of time.
Does Life have Vorpal Blades?
I am actually not sure.
He should. There's only glaives queued, so it must have.
Yeah. He had he missed one Moonwell, so we went for Vorpal Blades then.
Oh, big creep jack coming in right now. This is not the position that 14 Sway was looking for. The first couple of units here getting focused at the mercenaries to start with, and mass wisp here for the repair as well. Life is aiming for the glaives, which are getting attacked by the creeps as well, and both glaives are gone.
A level up for the alchemist as well. It looks good for Life. Both heroes down for 14 Sway. And still a bunch of stuff, man. The damage on the alchemist. He has a big invul still, but also Town Portal on the keeper has to use it soonish. Right clicks. Not taking care. GG! And this is the 1-0 for Life. Once again, the favorite prevails.
Yep. Looking rather one-sided. This matchup continuing to look so explosive when it comes to glaives versus glaives. You were in a bad position once, you miss one volley, and suddenly it's over. It's really scary.
And Life moving away from the interesting hero choices, going standard. And yeah, this feels a lot better to see him play with Keeper as well. Nice to see yours in chat, man. How you doing? Congrats, or belated birthday congratulations to you again. Last Saturday with his one. Will you be celebrating tonight, Remo, by the way? As tomorrow is your birthday.
I'm not really celebrating. I'm hanging out with a couple of friends, so yeah, but not long actually, because tomorrow morning I'm being a good little Catholic boy, and I'm driving home back home to my mom's and visiting her for the birthday, and then getting back in the evening, and then tomorrow evening, that's where we're gonna go further than we should.
Right. Why is she not visiting you? I mean, it's your birthday. Is she lazy? Lazy mommy?
Number of reasons.
Okay.
For example, we would set a time at, let's say, all right, mom, we're coming to visit. Let's say you're coming at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. And then usually it's going to be 4:30 until she shows up. That's a problem. Also, she has never once made her way here without missing an exit on the highway. So she always drives wrong somehow.
Okay, it's a safer call. Does that run in the family? Because I remember our last departure in China, where a certain co-caster of mine showed up a little late as well.
That was the only time, though, dude.
That is correct. And
you returned the favor there.
Exactly.
Of, waking me up.
Yeah. I owed you one.
Yeah, I would have missed the flight home if Neo hadn't woken me up, because I was partying with the Russian dudes the night before, and I was like pretty ready and energized at 6 a.m. I was like, oh, damn, I'm in a good mood. Took a shower, and I was ready to get to breakfast, and I was like, I'm just going to sit down on the bed for 5 minutes, rest my eyes, and I sat down and immediately fell asleep. Rookie mistake, man. Rookie mistake.
I'm actually surprised you took a shower that day, because you smelled like a street of pubs on a Sunday morning.
I did take a shower, but can't shower the mouth, can you?
That is correct. I provided you with some fishermen, so I guess we cleaned it all up before going to the immigration and stuff at the airport.
That was a fun time.
It was.
Drinking with the Russians. The Russian admin / hoster dude, 100kg, was there, and he bought so much whiskey for us in that bar. Jesus Christ.
He's in Berlin from tomorrow on, I guess, with Hawk and Cash. Still not decided if I'd join them.
Yeah, 100kg, the only foreigner I ever heard saying that Germany is his favorite country in the world.
And
to visit, not
yes.
to live in, or, you know, not for its health benefits or whatever, but to visit.
And his favorite city is fucking Düsseldorf. Like,
yeah.
Not Hamburg, not Cologne, not Munich, Düsseldorf.
How many times have you been there?
3 times, I think.
I've only been the once when we were there for WCA. With yours, by the way.
Dude, I'm not in the game. What the fuck?
Why not?
Because nobody invited me.
Well, they're starting.
Okay, gotta use Watch then. And you can join for that then.
Don't you want to do a restream?
Nah, I want my own camera control.
But the tool's not going to work, right?
It is. It's just if you use it on a game without observers.
Ah, okay. I can't use Watch though because I'm already in the game.
Yep.
So I'm gonna restream your stream.
All right. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, we're kind of used to it. We are of course professionals. We can deal with this.
It's only Night of Mirror anyway, so who cares? Just kidding. Night of Mirrors are amazing, aren't they, Neo?
From time to time, they are.
So how would you rank Düsseldorf then? Since you find it so unfathomable to have it as the best city in Germany.
I don't like it. It's like pretty posh, I guess. And
didn't you say you liked Munich?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, yeah, because Munich's way more posh.
Munich is even worse. Like
I hate Munich, dude. Fuck Munich.
Everyone
when you're
hates
in Munich and you're at the McDonald's and you've had a couple of beers and you yell once, they call the police. Not even a fucking joke.
Did that happen to you?
Happened to Ardit, not me.
Of course it did.
So they called the police, and they actually strip searched them, or wanted to strip search them for drugs, because they thought, okay, when you yell once, you must be on drugs. Which, by the way, isn't really allowed in Germany. I think you have to have, what's it called?
Prescription.
No, reasonable cause when, for police to search you.
Okay. I thought
they can't just do it for, what's that called again? It's not reasonable cause. It's something with cause. Whatever. They have to have a specific reason and suspicion or whatever. But Ardit, fucking idiot, said yes, sure, no problem, because he only had something to drink and he wasn't on drugs. So he said, yes, sure, search me. And he was taunting them a little. And he was like, did you look in my socks? Did you look at my socks as well? And at some point, the police let up and said, okay, yeah, whatever, you're free to go. And this fucking moron, the next day he discovered that in like the pants, in the little coin pocket, there was an ecstasy pill in. So he almost got caught in fucking Munich having ecstasy. But I don't know. When you have one pill of ecstasy, what happens even?
Yeah. I was about to say, like, probably in the rest of Germany, not a problem if the police catches you with one pill, but in Munich, 1 year jail for that.
I mean, they probably send you to the station and detain you for it. But seriously, what happens? I don't know.
Me neither. Never used that
but
shit.
That guy's luck is unbelievable.
So I'm still trying to get into the game. The watch barrier is almost over. And then we can join this. Okay, here we go. Loading in. What map are we on?
Terranas Stand.
All right. So let's go then. $1-0 for Life, who is again in blue, I guess.
Yes.
All right. So 1-0 for the favorite here. And in the bottom right, there he is. And the 18-year-old talent, 14 Sway. Oh, 17.
17?
17, sorry. He's turning 18 in 2 weeks or so.
No, he just had his birthday.
No, it's in February.
Your show, bro?
20 or something. Yes, I am. Checking Wikipedia. Oh, January 20. 5 days ago. Okay, so he turned 17.
Doesn't even trust me, this guy.
I never trust you, and that's for the better, I guess.
Neither do I. I watch too much House of Cards. Trust is a bad idea.
Indeed.
Especially trusting that the last season would be good. Holy shit, was that bad.
All right, interesting play by Life again. He really is in curveball mood today. Going for the keeper, okay, but not for the mercenary camp. Rather for the instant expansion, I guess. Not super instant, as he's still building an engine of war, but the position here. I mean, you can creep the natural into shop and stuff. That's nice, but no mercs for the longest time.
Yeah, that's super unusual. I don't know if I've seen this creep route before. We used to see it on the old Terranas a lot, but there was the days before the Keeper. I guess you have Wisp for the Dispel. Should you find yourself under pressure?
A player's forces are under attack.
We'll see.
Yeah, he has to.
Last game it was Life who was all the aggressor. So, yeah, maybe he just thinks 14 Sway is intimidated anyways. He's not gonna be in my face. He knows he's the weaker player. So I can afford to get away with this bit of greed here.
But 14 Sway can get very good levels with the middle of the map with the 2 permanent items. You can creep that with ease if you're left alone. I don't know if I like Life's build too much. Score of the Beast here as well. Great for the later stages, of course.
And the Shadow Priest, I must imagine. The Scout came out from Life. He knows what's up.
Level 2 for the Keeper now. Engine of War hurt, but Tree of Life coming.
From Moon, when he played here his Knight of Mirror on Terranas, we saw a very nice strat of being aggressive with archers and mercs. Rather aggressively positioned, I should say, on the map. And getting the Expo, getting tier 3, and delaying against the glaives to get up to those... It was Mountain Giants, right? In the end.
Yes.
Yeah, really well done. But as I said at the beginning of this series, And already earlier in Foggy's game, it seems like Moon, so far, really the only one who defies the Mountain Giant meta.
Here we go, 14 Sway against an expansion. Treants all hurt thanks to a detonate here. Is the damage still enough? Yes, with the piercing damage of an archer and the Shadow Priest, he can kill this one. So Life's greedy plans cancelled for once. But I guess Life is making his way over to the mercenary camp and try to steal something here. The Berserker is up and Life gets it. So, so much for no Merc access. Keeper is dropping low as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not ideal for 14 Sway. I mean, he get the kill, but he can just set it up again. No expansion plans for the even younger Night Elf.
Did you want to say young gun?
Yes. For the young Night Elf, but they're both super young, so that doesn't apply. Keeper is in trouble. But no mana for an entangle. Also no reveal. Still a bit of damage from this archer and the treant. But this archer is dying, and this treant is expiring soon, so it won't fall again.
Thank you very much, Lynx5, for the 32-month resub. 32 months, man. That's a long time. Thank you very much. Why is there, by the way, these last couple of weeks, never wisps at the laboratories? Keep on seeing this.
True.
Why?
Maybe we have to keep on mentioning it, and then...
Maybe you have to say it. We all know they listen to you.
Absolutely. The meta general, I am. Second Shadow Priest for 14 Sway, who's not level 3, quite far away. Now, of course, easy for Life to get this level 3 with the Mercenary Camp, if he has the time. But, of course, with Lightning Shield, he is. Not denying, that was close. Went of Mana Stealing, sweet against the Keeper in a mirror. So here comes 14 Sway again, 31 supply. Expansion is still not done, and this can be a cancel with all this piercing. Ooh, Life is coming in for the defense, though. There's not too much tree or too many trees around anymore. Oh, it's so close. But I guess, yeah, he's getting it, and Life is supply stuck. Coming in with the blocks, trying to get a few archer. These blocks are nice. But the Expo is gone again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And wasn't too expensive for him to take it out, right? One archer died, and that's it. That was a really good assault.
Yeah. Shop is coming for 14 Sway, who really doesn't seem to like expansions. We haven't seen it this far, I guess. I mean, he tried to get him up in the game against 1-2-0, but 1-2-0 was a different beast today. Wind of Mana Stealing being used, soaking up 100 mana, and that's exactly the difference right now. Well, a little more, actually. But Alchemist second. Life is taking this one out. It's interesting that... okay, Life now has a Shadow Priest himself. I was about to say that Life has 2 Berserkers and 14 Sway has 2 Shadow Priests, but now we got one of them as well. It's normal glaives from 14 Sway, double Engine of War. What's Life doing? He's still attacking very late and still trying to expand.
Stack's about to finish, though. With that, he's gonna get the Alchemist. With that, he is gonna get the Glaives as well, I imagine. Or is he gonna do it Moon style here? Hold on against the Glaives with the Archers and the Mercs on the bridges. And go into tier 3 instead.
Would be pretty late. Nice positioning of the Shadow Priest here, so it's safe from entangles. Mostly safe. Now Life is going for the middle ring of protection for the Alchemist. This should be the expansion for Life now, finally. Damage upgrades for the Glaive Throwers. Moon Glaive upgrade. Did he misclick? I think this should be Warple Blades, right?
Yes, certainly.
Yes. Ring of Protection number 2 for the Alchemist.
It's a cool looking upgrade, though. We talked about this before. One of the coolest in the game.
Yeah. Still Remo not willing to tattoo his forehead.
One day, maybe. When I run out of space with other tattoos. But I have 0 so far, but so it's gonna take a while.
A player's forces
Oh, Sobi Mask and Boots for the Alchemist. That's so sweet.
Would you like to have a tattoo?
Yeah, but not on the forehead.
Yeah, of course not on the forehead, dude. But in general, I mean.
Charles Manson of Warcraft just tattooing the undead crest at the 12 o'clock
Between the eyebrows.
Between the eyebrows, exactly.
So, Is the push coming or what? Seems like 14 Sway has to. There's still no Expo coming up for him. Counter expansion, I guess we should say. But Life's expansion himself, so late, has been cancelled so many times. 14 Sway really did a good job of that, and now he's continuing to creep and creep and creep, waiting for those Warple Blades, and once they're done, the deeps are gonna start coming in.
Here we go. It's not much time left. He also has a Scroll of the Beast. He didn't start mining here, going for the Wisps right away. Life not taking care, losing 2. Waiting for the Entangle to finish, losing 3, and the last one as well. Seems like a base trade. Oh no, here comes the town portal. Can Life defend this? Treants are summoned, quite a few. Zeppelin is there for the rescue as well. Oh, Warple Blades here are so nice, but doesn't hit. Here's the Scroll of the Beast, and the damage is so sick. Plus 17 on the glaives, and this expansion, man, won't last one bit.
Where are the Wisps?
Here they come from the right-hand side for mass detonate, but not hitting the glaive throws in the back. Acid bomb as well. Can he take him out? Acid bomb on 14 Sway's side as well. The tree is still up. He's not focusing it. Rather switches to the army, going for the alchemist, who has no consumable flute, by the way, for life, which is really nice. Keeper of the Grove has no TP anymore, of course, as it was just used. Level 3 for the alchemist on 14 Sway's side. The glaive throwers are all down. Piercing damage catches him, but if he gets the hero kill in return, this should be worth it. Chemical Rage being used. One right click, Chemical Rage against this, but he drops down and bites the dust. Level 4 on the Keeper of the Grove, but Life's army seems to be way superior here, as he has an army compared to 14 Sways. Also an Engine of War in the base. He's trying to get rid of these Berserkers. There's not much mana left at all, except for Acid Bomb. No, boy, this Keeper of the Grove was a little lucky here. Forced into a town portal, and Life's tree is still up.
3 HP, Jesus Christ. Cutting it close.
Are under attack.
Alright, so Life in a good position, right? That was the big push. That was the big attempt of breaking him. Didn't work, and now 14 Sway down to 27 supply, going up against double income. This is starting to look scarily like a 0-4 for him today.
Yeah. I think so too. He has some time now that the alchemist is benched, but Life is going into an Engine of Wind now. Nice to have a Hippogriff against the Zeppelin, which... Does he still have that? I don't think so. Where did it die? I didn't see that. We got a few glaives back. Of course, Hippo Rider's also very nice against the glaives. But the focusing was a little off by 14 Sway, right?
Yeah, he's not looking quite on the same level, as was to be expected, of course. He was the big underdog in this group. It's not over yet. Not over yet. But it's gonna have to make some magic work with these glaives.
3 Berserkers for Life as well. So much damage. He's pushing again. 4 and 3. Alchemist is still not back, so no Acid Bomb on Life's side. Can he still hold on with only archers? So Hippogriffs are coming now. Okay, the Alchemist is back. 14 Sway maybe missing the timing a little. Wisps are also a little late to the fight. So here we go. Against the Engine of War, which was almost a killer. Dressed in blue. Nice Acid Bomb here, but no follow-up damage yet. And the Flute, of course. So sweet. +2 on the Archers, +3 on the Berserkers. Basically a free upgrade on everything. Hippo is coming in, expecting another Zeppelin, but it's not there. And this time, 14 Sway Alchemist is in problems. Dropping super low. Has an invul. Breaks the roots with that. But he knows one direction, Life, and that's forward. His invul, of course, lasts a long time, but he's just switching the focus to the glaives, kills one after another, and the Keeper is dead as well. GG by 14 Sway, and Life is in the lower bracket final, keeps his chance of the playoffs alive.
All right. The results so far today, pretty predictable. Between Life and Foggy, of course, it was up in the air, perhaps even favoring Life, so... Maybe not exactly right what I just said, but only 2 zeros today. Here we're blasting through these series, but we have 2 more for you. We're going to have the winners final and the losers final still remaining. 1-0 coming up against Foggy next, and then the loser will be going up against Life to figure out who's going to be making it out of Group C here today.
What a winner bracket final. You will not miss this, as it's the best undead against the best European competitive player. So stay tuned Foggy versus 120 coming up for the playoffs.